In the room.
You're never in the room.
Okay.
Don't ever ask that again. Beat the shit out of you. All right.
What my elf eyes see?
Your elf I see.
You're a fucking flat earther, man.
Yeah, you see the edge of the earth.
Oh my god.
There's a wall in front of it though. You'll never
That's
be able to see it
fucking
with your own eye.
that's Tolkien lore, man. Elves are flat earthers.
So,
That's why they can see for days.
you guys are led um, through this tunnel that was made into this chamber, um, back toward one of the castles in Thay. And you guys are, after about 3 hours or so, are brought back up to the surface. Um, the sky around this castle is all um, constantly clouded by what looks like volcanic ash, but sourceless volcanic ash. There's no volcanoes erupting, anything like that. It's just perpetually dark over this castle. Um, there's quite a few people moving around the walls of the castle, um, and all just kind of staring at you as they walk by. But nobody's getting close as this large procession of guards is escorting you. They escort you through a small, not really a gate, but almost like a cave entrance to the bottom of the castle, and in through um, like an old sewer system sort of thing. And they get to the edge, and there's just this nasty old wooden door that they open up, and inside is a very nice, um, almost like old in movies, like when you see like haunted mansions and stuff that are stuck in like a Victorian era. It's kind of what this looks like. Um, Everything's really nice, and the that ship captain that you had once hired um, just points at a large table with enough seats for all of you, plus another 12 on the other side, and just says, "Be our guest, please sit, have some food. I will be back." And he starts to walk out, and all the guards leave with him, and leave you guys in the room alone.
Does was what does the room smell like? Is it good food? Is it fish?
It's an array of what looks to be pretty solid food that you would all gladly eat at any point. Different meats, different poultry, different fish, different vegetables, potatoes, breads, wine. Looks pretty good.
I'm gonna tuck in.
I'm gonna grab a seat.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna kind of cautiously sniff it though. Check for any off smells, perhaps.
Um, can
Check.
everybody please type their alignment in Discord? Should have known everybody will be chaotic.
Yeah. I didn't start out that way.
Yeah.
Um, I can't remember if mine changed.
I don't think this character did. Your last character did, I know that.
Okay.
Grant, what's your alignment?
I was just logging into Roll20 to make sure I was, chaotic
okay.
neutral.
This
Chaotic,
guy.
chaotic. Alrighty.
Oh, sorry. Here.
Somebody's not chaotic. Look at that.
What a loser!
I think Mike is true neutral too.
Yeah.
Yup. That's why he always says yup.
So after, who's going and sitting down and enjoying some food?
I am.
I guess I'll eat some food.
Yeah, sure. I guess it's actually hasn't been that long since I ate.
Yeah, I guess that's true. We had the Heroes Feast not too long ago right before fighting the Lich.
You never know when you're gonna get to eat next. Go up while you can. And I'm gonna slap my belly a couple times. And grab some.
Alrighty. Brood, do you sit down and eat?
No. I'm just gonna stand by them.
Okay. And Shishun, do you eat as well?
Yep.
Okay. Just need to get a pen out here. Where's all my pens? Oh, they're there. I have like 4 million right there. I cleaned up my cart and I found 50 pens. Just gotta write down all your names here, real quick.
This
That's
is
a
how
lot
the
of
Lich
pens.
turns us into the League of Evil.
The League of Evil Gentlemen. I present to you an offer.
Alright.
What's the most evil sandwich? Like a Kai Bottas?
What?
A Kai Bottas sandwich?
Sorry, say that one more time, please.
I think he means ciabatta?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Ciabatta?
Zibata.
Oh, don't start this. It's
No,
gonna
it's
get out of
ciabatta.
control. It's fucking bread!
Hey man, Brett's serious business.
It's fucking bread.
Don't shit on my art.
You're a baker?
I was for 3 years.
Oh.
I'm not anymore, but I make better bread now that I don't do it as a job.
Nice.
I made my own sourdough culture, bro. Out of like yeast on the grapes that were like in my courtyard.
And white people thought they didn't have culture.
I steal other cultures, Jed. That's what we do.
So after about 20 minutes, a door on the opposite side of the room opens up. And in walks in 11 bald, kind of emaciated looking for lack of a better word, vampires. All in bright red robes. Will come in and take all the seats across the table except for one kind of near the center. And then you see a female vampire walk in. Red robes, a little more fancy than the rest. Before she sits, the one sitting beside her stands up and says, I am presenting you with Tharkion Seldra Yeth.
Oh,
And she sits down, just kind of looks at all of you, and says, we find ourselves bound in common cause against common enemies. Those who sought to destroy us in ages past now seek to destroy you. Our thirst for vengeance is strong, as is your thirst for continued life. Our enemy has become your enemy. We know their weaknesses and the ways of destroying them forever without destroying their usefulness. You have the opportunity to discover their hiding places in your struggle against this cult, and together we can remove them as a threat to us both. Our agent, Ni Imlik, will return with you to your city of Waterdeep, there to serve as our liaison to your council. When you go to fight the enemy, he will relay to us by means of our own. You need only find the enemy. We will give you the ability to deal with them on our own terms, as is our custom. I am authorized by our eternal master Zastam to say these things, for I act in his name. And then she leans back, just looks at all of you, waiting for a response.
you said Tharkion Iseldra yet?
That is my name.
I believe I have a book that you may have signed. Big fan, huge fan. And it's really weird because it only has your name in it.
Put the book on the table.
I put the book on the table.
She says, that is a discussion for a little bit from now.
All right.
The rest of you, what do you say? You allow us into your council? We help you destroy this? Yes?
Krugs, what can I sense from Dawnbringer?
He is going fucking insane. He is in like the most evil fucking place possible. And you know what? I'm actually gonna get you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
See if you can control him.
How long does Heroes Feast?
24 hours, so it's still active.
Uh, 17.
Okay. You sense that he is super uncomfortable, and you haven't felt this. This is the same sense you found sense from him, like around the same time as you found him. Like he was afraid of the dark. He was afraid of being lost alone. He was afraid of not finding the light again.
Guys, I don't know how much I trust these people. The last time we trusted, some evil people, bad things happened.
She looks at you and just says, "Evil is a matter of perspective, is it not?"
Oh, the enemy of the enemy is our friend, is it not?
I
But
don't know.
I see his reservations. The last time we didn't kill someone, it didn't end up good for us.
That's correct.
She then says, "My friend Dawnbringer, it has been a long time. Good
Whoa.
to see you again."
I cast daylight.
Oh no! Shit.
We've been
Okay.
over this. It shouldn't hurt them. It's not like the actual sun.
It's not sunlight.
It'll just no. It's not actual sunlight. It's just
So you literally did attack the darkness.
yeah, the darkness, but not them.
All the 11 other vampires kind of instinctively recoil. She does not,
Mm.
and she says, Still up to your old tricks, my friend? Listen, we don't want to be lost down in the dark again, do we? I would hate to have to do that to you once again.
I step back and I put my hand on the hilt. And I kind of look around uneasily.
Make a perception check.
5.
5? Okay. Nobody in the room seems to be reacting to a threatening motion, but she says,
Okay.
listen, as much as you don't want to trust us, you probably don't wish to die more, and we are giving you this opportunity. We just ask for a couple things in return. Very simple. You get to live, we get to gain from this. If we have to, we wait for him to kill you all, take Lord Zastam and kill him ourselves. But this is a more diplomatic way?
Yeah, I suppose. And really, it's not a matter of if our allies are evil or not. It's how predictable they are. So if you know what your ally's gonna do, you can stop him before he does it, or make it very inconvenient for him to do it. I feel like we're worse off allies for them than they are for us.
I wouldn't really want to team up with us either.
That's what I'm saying. But here they are extending an olive branch, so I think we should do it.
Do you wish to hear the terms first?
Yes. Sure. That would be good.
I'm just giving you a chance. This is what we ask in return. Ni Imlik goes with you. He fights alongside you. He is a powerful swordsman. He will be of use to you. I will also decode the book. This book will trap the essence of Tharizdun within it. You will then return the book to us. We keep the essence. We also ask one more thing. There is a man in black armor carrying a golden axe. You are not to kill him. You are to incapacitate him and bring him to us, to be bound to us for all eternity. You do not try to save him. He belongs to us now.
Oh, well.
We also get to expand Thay.
How much?
Not very much. We just ask for a couple of the border towns. Is an act of good faith from the Lords of Waterdeep. Do you think that is acceptable? You know we save the world together. We don't all die. We don't all get trapped in the abyss for all eternity. Until we become nothing, we get a couple of border towns.
And that's just the territory, right?
Just the territory.
Okay.
We don't want the people. They may leave.
I mean, your other option is that you die as well.
No, they said they could stop him. But,
I mean, do you know what happens when you kill this Tharizdun? Do you even know how to kill him?
Nope.
Let me put it this way. I give you a secret. He came back once before, and a party was sent to destroy him. And they did. They destroyed his body. It took him only 8 days to reform stronger. And he wiped out half of the continent. Until Lord Zastam enabled me to create this book to trap his essence, as we threw it into the void of the abyss to be lost forever. We have learned from our mistakes that will not happen again this time. His essence would be trapped with us. If you destroy his body, we will all die. This is the only way.
What about the guy with the golden axe? Why do you want him so bad?
It's simple, really. Somewhat of a trophy.
Can we keep the axe?
I don't have need for an axe. I do not believe my council has any need for an axe. Zastam does not need an axe.
Well,
Very simple.
I am. I'm inclined to agree with those terms. I mean, it's either that or they just want like a person and a few and some extra territory.
We will
And-
even open up our shops to you.
What they could get if we didn't ally with them is dead, and they get all the territory. So this is pretty good for us.
We don't even own it. We could just give it to them for free, and we still profit. It's the best scam going around.
I don't trust them, but I'm only
Well,
one
you
vote.
are a paladin.
I think you're just being a little racist, if anything.
Quiet. Well,
Can I insight checker?
Sure.
That's not worth much, but if no one else is gonna do it, big ol' fat 19.
19. She is. There is almost no facial expressions that allow you to read her. As far as you can tell, she's telling the truth, but her tone of voice is not trustworthy. You honestly have no idea.
Well, can we maybe discuss the offer? Where we agree to the terms?
That is no problem. I would not expect you to hastily take my word for it. I know our people and your people have not had the best relations. Take your time. We will prepare rooms for you all. And she gets up and signals to her council to leave. I'm going to need everybody to roll a charisma saving throw based on my modifiers that I'm giving you. So keep your modifiers, and I'm giving you additional modifiers. So Fossilis, you've just rolled that. You are -8, so you rolled a 0.
is this for against a spell or?
No.
Okay.
You'll see
I got
later.
7.
Do
So
they
you-
get my bonus?
They should.
Yes, so Fossilis gets a 6. Arcane Kelly, your modifier is -10.
Okay.
So you're also at a 6. Elgrico Vego, your modifier is your charisma +4.
Ooh. So. Okay. Plus Nyx, that should give me. 30.
Brood,
Or not 20, anyways.
you have a charisma, your charisma, as well as a -4 modifier. Sorry, -8.
-2.
Okay.
Oh no, wait. With Nick, it would be 4.
Okay. So you guys are alone in the room.
Krugs, what's my deficit or bonus, I guess?
Oh, your deficit, sorry, is -14.
Well, I had a 22, so 8.
Okay.
Um. Are vampires considered undead?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna remember that I have this thing active for undead. I have intelligence checks to recall information about them. I can't be surprised by them, and I have advantage checks on survival checks to track them.
Okay. So you guys are alone in the room, and you are allowed to discuss what you want to do.
Well, I think we should take the deal. We have a lot to gain from it.
We got nothing to lose. They want some territory, and we don't own it.
We should find out what towns, though.
I'd like to try to barter with them so that we can at least assure that we can evacuate the towns first.
Yeah.
And I don't want to give them the guy with the axe because he seems important. And I'm not
What would
into
they want with
slavery.
people in a town?
Slavery, drink their blood, act evil towards them.
I forgot they were bad people out here.
That's true.
Well, they said they only wanted the territory and not the people.
I mean, people kind of come with the territory, do they not, typically?
I had asked. I had specified only the territory. They
Hmm.
said.
Well, I'd like to double check and yeah, try to barter with them. I don't know. I mean, we haven't even tried to like barter at all for almost any of our
Yeah.
deals. Hey, you guys.
This is true.
Like, we always discuss it and we either choose it or don't, but we almost never try to like haggle.
It's true.
Okay. Well,
But to be fair, what do we get? We get a method to steal him away, which means they just get his power.
Well,
So they get space, they get
they-
territory, and they get power.
they offered us shops. We should try to get. If they're gonna offer us shops, we should try to get a huge discount at the shops.
Yeah, if they offer us the opportunity to give them more money and more power, then they could just be rigging us over.
They also made the point of not trying to save the dude, which means that we'd want to try and save him,
Mm-hmm.
which is worth noting.
I'm not trying to save the dude.
In the black armor.
Yeah, they want him. They want his ass.
Yeah, they said we should not to kill him, not to try and save him. But we get his axe, so I don't know.
Wait, was the guy in the black armor the one that was supposed to be the reanimated corpse of Kim Jong Un?
I think that's what it got alluded to. Cause then I try and scry on him in the first town that blew up. And I went like to the earth and
Yeah.
some dude and
Was that the same guy?
might have been. I don't know if he had the golden axe at that point. I think he just might have been in the black armor. But I'm sure a glorious leader would have sacrificed himself for the good of the world. I just don't think we have a lot of bargaining power. Like, what do we have to offer them apart from saying no?
If we say no, will we even get out of here?
That's an excellent point.
We are in the heart of evil. And I don't see a bush to shit in anywhere. What do you want to do, Brood?
I'm rude.
Well, I think that's glossing over the delicacies of the situation.
I'm rude.
I don't know. That's all I had.
But that's a good way to look at it. I never thought of that. Do you think it'll work?
Just shake my head and drop my face into my hand.
I think that's a no. All I know is that we gotta get rid of, what is it? Thrazdoon?
There's dude.
Thrazdoon, and we gotta do it soon. What else could we ask for from they?
Hmm.
Also, she said we could seal him away with the book. Where did you find the book?
Found
the
it in
book-
the tower.
Came from the tower, the bloody dude with the hourglass room.
So the book that could seal him away was next to the guy that was sealed away. Then
Oh
we
no,
let
it
go.
wasn't the salt circle dude.
He
Was
got
it that?
stabbed to death.
Oh. Oh, this was the book that was on the corpse of the guy. Okay, right. Right. Well, I don't know. Just Tempest Pain would get his finger out of his ass and talk to us.
I mean, we could try to bargain. I just don't think we have a lot of bargaining power in this situation.
But do we have anything to lose by taking the deal? If they have some magic that doesn't work, we can make them work. Maybe we could get them cheap. Maybe we should do it.
I'm game for doing it.
But why do they want them? Why do they want a trophy?
It's possible they could have made him.
What do you mean?
Well, undead are typically bound in servitude to somebody else, right? What if they made one that was completely free?
You mean like the way El Greco made me?
Well, I have no idea about that, but sure.
I wouldn't want to bring him back under servitude. I would not wish that fate for anyone else. I cannot abide. If you think he might be free, then he's gotta be free. And if he's free, then we gotta kill him.
What?
Well, he works for Thrazdoon. They're whatever the fuck.
Yeah, so what if they just want to imprison him?
But if he's undead, he'll live forever.
So? We're imprisoning Tharizdun forever. What's the difference?
It's a pretty arbitrary line in the sand, if you ask me.
One is the master of evil, the other is a corpse with a dope axe.
I mean, he is aiding the Master of Evil in bringing the destruction of our world. So, I mean, maybe he's not just as bad, but he's still pretty bad.
Like the Gestapo!
Sure.
Well, should we do it?
I think we should make the deal. But I also feel, Shishun, if you'd like to try and barter, we can.
No, let's just do it. Let's see what happens. We've made it this far, I guess.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Well, they said they would prepare a bed for us, but I really don't want to sleep here. I get the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, instead of sleeping here, we should make the deal and go to the Feywild. Maybe rest there, shop around.
If we need to shop, maybe we can shop there.
Yeah, I guess that makes
Could
sense.
also hit up a city and just scam some poor shop owner out of a non-working magic items.
Oh yeah, you're right. We should try and stock up on their magic items,
They don't need to
defunct or
know
otherwise.
that we can make it work.
So have you had enough time to deliberate on this?
Take the deal.
Take the deal.
Take the deal or ditch and try to teleport out, which there might be a magic block on us. Realistically, probably protected.
Realistically, they're probably better wizards than we are.
Oh, 100%. I didn't think
Fucking
like
better
probably.
wizards than you are.
I don't even know what a magic spell is.
I'm like the fucking greatest wizard in the whole world.
Sure, you just counterspell Dimension Door.
Some would say the best defense is a good defense.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, Sunyan has bowls.
calling him back in the room.
Okay.
Alright.
We doing this?
Doing this.
The far door opens and the 11 walk in with Tharkian Isildur, yes? And Niimlik comes with them. She sits down and just stares at you. Doesn't say a word.
We have a couple conditions before accepting your deal.
She nods.
Shishun, you had some concerns?
Do you want the territory or the people in the territory as well?
We want the territory. Nothing more.
Will you let us evacuate the citizens first?
Sure.
Also, I was wondering which cities you wanted, or
Anything on our
just the
borders.
ones. Anything on your borders? Okay.
We'd like access to your shops to buy some
Yeah.
items from you before we go on our journey.
Absolutely, they'll be open tomorrow. Anything
Well,
you
we
may
were
want.
hoping to do it before then.
Well, we cannot do that.
But why?
It is tomorrow or not at all. These are my conditions.
What, do we
I
want time
feel-
of day?
You're not 100% sure what time of day. It's a bit later in the day.
Like, it would, like, we would know if it was, like, past noon.
It's
/
past. It's probably like 3 or 4.
Okay.
You guys were up pretty early in the last town you were in, and then you teleported away. Um, she says, unfortunately, you have conditions, I have conditions, and I am in a better bargaining position than you are. Tomorrow they open. We need our mages for other things at the moment. Trust me, you will not be disappointed with our stock.
All right. As well.
Well, we really need one mage to buy some stuff from. And we're completely glossing over the fact that the dude in the black armor is probably our old friend, Kim Jong-un, that is being enslaved.
He is exactly that.
But, for the greater good, deals with this bargaining, that is the one small thing we want, is to buy items tonight before we leave.
That I cannot do.
I think it's fair. Then again, I didn't know Kim Jong Un, but from the stories, he's kind of shitty.
He's not a nice person. It is fine, he lived a fantastic life, and he will be safe here with us. And with us, he will live forever.
I hope he rots forever.
That's the plan.
As well, if he is the one in the black armor,
Which he is.
and he is alive,
He is not.
okay. Good. Because that would have meant he sacrificed all of his people.
You know, the more you do talking, the less I believe that you are the right ones for the job.
Well, I don't know who else you're gonna hire.
It's
I
not
see
in the
your
other League of
point.
Sandwich Eating Adventurers.
Well, I did contact the world's greatest spy not long ago.
Baramtor?
But that is not for discussion. Anyway, you have shops open tomorrow. You are welcome to stay here the night. You are not welcome to come back to our city. You stay here tonight, you shop tomorrow. That is our deal. Take it or leave it.
Can we stay in our own lodging?
As well,
There is no other lodging here.
Oh, I can.
You are
summon
not
a
welcome
mansion.
guests other than what I say.
I was gonna say, because we are becoming allies,
Loose
are
term.
we going to have an extended alliance after Tharizdun?
I think that is in order. We will have a seat on your council. That is appears to be an extended alliance. And for you, Paladin, you may summon your mansion.
Excellent.
And will we have anyone in Thay?
No,
No?
that is our land.
I understand.
That is the rules of the deal brokered by Zastam and the Lords of Waterdeep many, many centuries ago. We do not wish to break those laws as well. I think it's a pretty good deal.
It's a very good deal. So,
Oh, I guess we'll accept.
Good. And she slides a piece of paper across and a knife. And she sits it down on your side of the table and says, please accept.
Oh, I know what this means. And I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna cut my forearm along with like my other Crimson Rite scars.
Okay.
Drip some blood on the paper.
And she goes, the contract is not binding. If you break the contract, well, let's just say we will come for you. But please rest for the night. You look very tired. We will see you in the morning. Our shops will be open to you.
alright, I'll See you in the morning.
All right. What is your plan? Going to sleep now?
I guess everyone will shop at crack of dawn if there is
Yeah.
even that here. Quickly do our shopping. Boogie over to the Feywild.
Yeah.
Correct, I find a clearing and I summon the mansion.
Okay.
Oh, it's okay, because it wasn't even my blood.
So if you guys are going to sleep right now, I'm gonna pull you guys one by one into another channel. Should take about 5 minutes per person. Be right back. Hello.
Hello?
You go to sleep.
Okay.
When you go to sleep, you hear a voice that says, "We have further questions for you."
Alright.
You are paralyzed in your sleep.
Yep.
In a cauldron.
Oh.
You are held down by animated chains and tentacles. A dozen red wizards observe from the back, while 3 red wizards begin to torture you.
Can I attempt to break free?
You are paralyzed.
Oh, right. Yep. Okay.
One of them says, "What are your intentions with Dawnblade when this is over?"
To keep him in the light and carry him with me on my journeys?
Okay. Another one says, "What if we asked you to give him up in return for our help?"
I couldn't do it. Krugs, can I use Divine Sense?
Sure. You sense as if they're all right here. Tons of undead.
Yeah, I don't want to give you guys Dawnbringer in exchange for help.
Okay. Third one says, "Would you be willing to slay another member of your party for us in exchange for our help?"
No. I would not.
One says, "Would you denounce your god in exchange for our help?"
I will not.
And another one says, "Would you trust an alliance with us?"
Krugs, they seem pretty evil to me.
Yeah, they're torturing you. They are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will accept no such alliance.
Okay. Make a charisma saving throw, please. Sorry, wisdom save. Wisdom save.
I'm gonna use a luck point. That's worse. I'm gonna use another one.
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna use my third one. Third
Okay.
and final. Does this count as the day before? Or will these refill on the next day?
They will refill on the next day.
Okay,
you are
I'll use my
You're currently resting.
Okay, I'll use my final one.
Okay.
Oh, that's the worst one. Wisdom.
Yes.
Okay, +6. I rolled a 3, so +6 is 9, and then my wisdom save is +1, 10.
Okay. I'm gonna send you back up with the rest of them.
Okay.
Do not discuss what we talked about.
Sure, yep.
Hello. For this, I need you to answer in non-brood speech.
Okay.
You go to sleep. Or your tree version of it. This is the first time that you've
Sleep.
actually kind of lost consciousness. Um, you you awake and you hear a voice that says, "We have further questions for you. You are paralyzed. You're inside a cauldron, a boiling cauldron, magically bound with animated chains and tentacles. There are many red wizards off in the distance. 3 more torturing you, prodding you, poking at you. One of them asks you, would you be willing to obtain power in exchange for betraying your friends and allies?"
I'd never betray my friends and allies.
Another one says, would you be willing to give up one of them in exchange for a guaranteed win in the fights to come?
I couldn't do that.
Another
They're
one
all
another one says,
equally important.
would you take Dawnbringer from your paladin friend and bring it to us in exchange for our help?
Dawnbringer isn't mine to give away.
Another one says, would you grant us access to your homeland in exchange for eternal life for you and all your family?
As long as you don't destroy the forest.
And that is you telling the truth or a lie?
That's the truth.
Okay. Can you make a wisdom saving throw, please? Straight roll.
Got a 1.
Okay. I'm going to send you back up. Do not discuss this with the other people.
Yep.
Hello.
Hello.
You begin to fall asleep, and when you do, you hear a voice in your head that says, "We have further questions for you." You wake up, paralyzed, in a boiling cauldron, being restrained by magical animated chains and tentacles. There's a dozen red wizards that observe from the back, and 3 more that are poking, prodding, and torturing you. One of them asks you, would you betray your allies for the ability to become the greatest wizard that ever lived, and no one will ever match you?
No. I'd like to do that on my own.
Is that the truth or a lie? They're not asking you if it's the truth or a lie. I'm asking you that.
Okay. I want to say it's the truth because I kind of already believe I am going to be the greatest wizard who's ever lived.
Okay. One asks you, would you trade your soul for eternal life?
I'm still young, so I can't answer that yet. Gnomes live for a long time, and I've only lived 25 years.
Okay. Another asks, would you steal Dawnbringer from your ally and bring it to us for a guaranteed win in the fight to come?
For guaranteed win?
Yep.
I'd have to say yes.
That's the truth?
Yeah.
Okay. And another one asks you, would you slay a member of your own party in order to become stronger than Tharizdun?
It depends on the member.
Okay. Can I get you to make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Okay. Should I just whisper it to you?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. 13.
Okay. I'm gonna send you back up. Do not discuss what was talked about here.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
So you begin to fall asleep.
Okay.
You hear a voice in your head. It says, "We have further questions for you." You wake up inside a boiling cauldron, paralyzed, being held down by animated chains and tentacles. A dozen red wizards stand far away watching, while 3 more stand poking, prodding, and torturing you.
Snap.
For any answer, I need you to tell me if it's a lie or the truth. That is an out of character thing. Just for my notes. One of the wizards asks you, would you slay an ally in order to become stronger than Tharizdun?
Truth.
I need the answer.
Oh, yes.
Yes, and that's the truth.
Yes.
Okay. One more asks you, would you steal Dawnbringer and destroy it in order to receive additional aid from us?
No.
That's the truth?
Truth.
Okay. Another one asks, if we could guarantee Faustulus back in your body and you back in your original one, would you kill a member of your party?
Yes, but it's a lie.
Okay. Then we are going to ask you to kill Ilgrico Vegro when the battle is over. Do you accept?
No.
Please make a wisdom saving throw. Not an advantage, just whisper it to me if you can.
Here, I will do it in a... I'm just gonna jump in the other game.
Okay.
Plus something.
I can look up your character sheet here.
I'm just gonna roll the d20. Roll a 13.
13 plus, what is your...
I think it's
What is
10.
8. So 21.
Oh, is that an advantage because of
No,
Ghost Feast?
it's not. It's technically a disadvantage, so you're getting a straight roll.
Okay.
Okay. Moving you back up. Don't discuss this with anybody else.
Nope.
Hello.
Hello.
So you go to sleep. And you wake up and hear a voice that says, we have further questions for you. You are paralyzed. You are in a boiling cauldron.
Jeez, okay.
You are strapped down with animated chains and tentacles. There's a dozen red wizards in the back watching. There's 3 more poking, prodding, and torturing you. They're asking you questions. One says, would you kill a member of your party in exchange for power beyond Tharizdun?
Probably not.
Okay.
Just seek to steal Tharizdun away.
Another one asks you, would you steal Dawnbringer and destroy it, or bring it to us in exchange for additional help from us?
I think we have all the help we will require.
Another one says, for one wish, would you kill a member of your party?
No, I would not. I'm a little bit wary of wishes these days. The last ones haven't come my way.
Make a wisdom saving throw with advantage, please. And if you can roll it not in that thing, let me know.
Oh. Um.
Able to
Yeah,
whisper
sure.
it to me?
Yeah, one sec. Just walking back to my computer. Let
Okay.
me go for a dice roller. Dice roller. Dice roller d20. And what the fuck's my wisdom?
It's fucking ridiculous.
Base. Yeah. Plus 14. First roll is a 22, and the second roll is 29.
Okay. So, no matter what I say when I go up into the other channel, you remember all of this when you wake up in the morning. You get a perfectly good sleep, you are considered rested, you remember the stream.
Okay, cool.
Okay? I'm putting you back up there. Try not to discuss this with anybody else until your character decides. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
You all wake up in the morning. You are all not very rested at all. You do not get the benefits of a long rest. And
Do we get a point of exhaustion?
everybody but the person I told, you do not get a point of exhaustion, but you do not gain the benefits of a long rest right now. Everybody except the person that I told is good. Takes 18 points of psychic damage. And your strength, dex, and intelligence are dropped by 2 points.
Damn.
And you look just haggard as fuck. Also, everyone except for the person I mentioned has no recollection of anything we talked about.
I had a dream where I was eating a sandwich, but the sandwich was my hand. It was horrible.
I feel so tired.
So
What
Was
is
it
this in the morning?
strength, dex, and which?
Intelligence. This is temporary, so don't just remember that.
I stretched like I had a, look a little chipper.
Yeah, you're looking at everybody else, Elgrico Vega, and everybody else looks like shit. Like, they're pale, their eyes are kind of sunken in. They honestly look a little bit like all the people that you've seen in this town.
You can
I
tell
infect their
just by
necks with
looking
bite
at
marks.
me that I'm a little bit birchy today.
Are you a little bit what today, sorry?
Birchy.
A little bit birchy.
Yeah, sure.
I give them the eyes.
But right now it is 10 to 9. Let's take a 10-minute break. And we'll come back and do some shopping. I'm guessing like most of the rest of this episode is going to be shopping. And I'm just going to let you guys know right now that both the Thayan shop and the Feywild shop has every item in the game available.
Perfect.
So just decide on things you want. I give you a price. You have 20,000 gold pieces worth of platinum available. And you have however many coins you had before plus 4.
Ooh.
So I'm going to get some potatoes because I made them 2 hours ago and I haven't eaten any yet.
Potatoes. So every item in the game is available, eh?
That is correct. I mean, you're not going to be able to afford a lot of it, but
Yeah, But
Like, you're not going to be like, can I get a robe of the Archmagi? Because that's going to be way out of your price range, because that's a few 100,000 gold pieces.
Darn you.
Nor will you guys have enough. I think the only person who would have coins enough to buy that would be Grant, and he's probably going to buy the sword.
There's a chance.
just curiosity at this sake, why not get a sentient weapon? Why not have two? Give more Craig's voices a
Right.
swing.
Well, I don't know what else it would do. Maybe it's Dawnbringer's long lost lover. Who knows? In sword form.
Can I get a ring of 3 wishes? No.
Sure, do you have like 500,000 gold pieces?
Yeah, absolutely. Let
Okay.
me just reach into my purse here.
See, having every item available in the game is like too many choices. I don't know enough D&D items to even know what to ask.
I know, right?
Well, like, what are, this is more so if you guys are like, missing, anything basic, like for Greg, it's like he doesn't have armor,
Yeah, I don't have armor
right?
either.
So,
Armor.
We should get armor, weapons, rings of protection, Ioun stones.
I'm opening
Ring
it up so you
resistance,
guys can
stuff like
just
that.
choose like your basic stuff, and then if you guys have leftovers and some flavor stuff, then you could choose that kind of thing. But it's more
Okay.
so I don't have to make a list and then have somebody be like, oh well, I'm going in undergeared, whereas
Hmm.
like Jed has a staff of the Magi sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
Right, right.
Everybody needs the opportunity to get at least something, and just remember anything you buy from Faye is inactive.
Right. So sweet discounts.
We
You
do
would
still
think.
have how many open activations? Like 6?
We have all the slots, I think, except for your...
You have now. Do you have 4 relics or 3?
The armor,
Yeah, Mike's armor, my
my
boots,
crown.
your crown,
Crown.
and the sword. Or, not the sword,
Dawnbringer.
Dawnbringer, yeah.
no, the flute.
The flute.
Oh,
Oh, right. Yeah.
oh, the flute.
I don't think you guys have ever used the flute.
No, we did a couple
Not
times.
really.
Someone
I've
asked
mo-
us to play it. Once.
It's just
I've
if you
mostly
get.
just been using it for the sweet bonus.
It's also for. It's on other people too, because when you give out inspiration, somebody can use that as luck if they want to.
Oh yeah, I always forget about that.
That's the other property of it.
Can I do that once a day, or just when I do it for inspiration, which is
Just
like
when you do it for inspiration.
she. Okay.
So I mean, you can either add the luck or the inspiration bonus if you think your roll's high enough, or if you like roll something shitty and you have inspiration from him, you can choose to reroll and take that new number.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hey, oh wait, no, if I didn't have 2 halfling feats, I'd ask you to true polymorph me into an elf so I can use a longbow, but... yeah, I need like +2/3 weapon armor. Because I have a ring of protection.
How many coins do you have?
I have 10... I think. 6, yeah, 6 plus 4 is 10.
Okay.
Basic arithmetic. Would things we buy in Thay be gold though?
They'd be gold. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like, if you're looking for like armor might be better to purchase with money. Whereas like a really good weapon might be better to purchase with all your coins.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we could just buy a bunch of cheap +1 shit, right? And exchange it for coins.
The exchange is coins for relics for coins.
Yeah, they gave for each relic we each got an additional coin, but I think he said we could exchange other de-magicked items for coins.
At this point, you're not going to get a lot out of a bunch of +1 stuff,
Okay.
and with what the money you have, you're probably going to get what, like 5 to 6 +1 weapons or something to trade, and that's maybe 3 or 4 coins.
Yeah. Okay.
So a +1
Fine,
set
then.
of
I see you
armor
don't want to haggle for 2
is
hours.
is 3,000. Just FYI.
+1?
Yep.
Was it +2?
What's a +2?
Yeah.
6.
6,000? Well, I would definitely take a +2. Most definitely.
Well, once everybody's back, talk it over with the group, because that's like a third of your monies.
Oh, is it?
You have 20,000.
What's a deck of many things cost?
Jesus.
The
That
campaign.
item doesn't exist anymore. I don't know what you're talking about.
I've never heard of one of those, Jed. Please, that sounds like homebrew.
I have learned after 2 deck of many things that this group is not responsible enough to have them.
No, absolutely not.
Well, I can't imagine a deck of many things is a fun thing to put in a responsible game.
With stuff that Mike wants as well. Depending on how many coins he has, I will have him message me what he wants later, but don't factor him into the money. He decided to let us know that he was going out of town for 2 weeks, about a day and a half before. So,
Is the National Barbecue Convention going on?
yes, it's in Ottawa this year.
Oh, excellent.
That's hosted by the National.
So 2
Barbecue
days ago, he's like, "Oh
Association,
yeah, did I
right?
tell you that I'm going out of town for a week?" I'm like, "Nope." He's like, "Oh yeah, well I am. Okay." And then the next day, he's like, "Never mind, 2 weeks."
What's he actually doing?
I have no idea.
Well, he got chosen to be like, an honorary speaker at the Barbecue Association, so he's gone down early.
There's also a VIP showing of Jigsaw on opening night.
Yes.
Oh, IMAX theater, I bet, eh?
VIP. Get some of those recliner action.
Very nice. Those are good theaters. Oh, I never did give Jed those 3 scrolls to identify that I had.
Oh god, I have to go back and look up all that shit.
Yep.
Damn
Yes,
it.
you do. Here, Arcane Kelly. Here are
Oh,
some
I know
scrolls.
I know what they are. Do you want to ritually identify those, Jed?
Not.
You might as well.
I've got time. Sure.
You might as well, Jed. We got
I mean,
nothing but time.
you have time.
Like, retroactively, I probably would have given them to you. I just...
There's 3 scrolls of protection from evil.
Nice.
Which are handy.
What does that protection from evil do?
From evil.
Half damage from all sources that are considered evil.
Hmm.
Let's double check for sure. Till a spell ends, one willing creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures, aberrations, celestials, elementals, fey, fiends, and undead. The protection grants several benefits. Creatures of these types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. The target also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, the target has advantage in a new saving throw against the relevant effect. It's a 10-minute effect.
Alright.
which basically everything you fight is fucking evil. So, that's
Can we use Drown to bless up before the fight?
You guys will not get to him before he's back.
Oh yeah, he's wandering. Okay.
You guys have a couple of encounters. It's probably 2 to 3 sessions till him.
Oh, okay.
Depending on how fast you go, you obviously could get there in one if you really wanted to. It all depends on how the next session will go.
So what he's saying is we can squeeze another year out of it.
Fuck off. I'm excited for the end, but at the same time, I'm also excited to start writing a full campaign over the summer. Just to have it prepped for whenever I do run another one.
Fuck yeah.
But I could also use the summer where I'm not DMing because I'm starting to get a little burnt out.
We can switch it up. We can switch it up. I liked you as a player. That was great. That was really enjoyable.
I don't get to do it very often. That's why I'm in Blanchette's 3.5 game, and I fucking hate 3.5. But I get to be a player, so.
Oh, dude,
3.5 is fucking stupid.
he was texting me about it, and I guess he's like super planned out his whole character, like all 20 levels, and
Oh,
Who is this?
he just texted me another like 4 paragraphs, like not 5 minutes ago.
he's trying to play Roy from
Yeah.
Fire
Fire
Emblem.
Emblem?
Yeah.
He's also got a backburner character, which is an anthropomorphic whale.
What?
That's the race. There's so
mean,
many
like-
fucking races in those old editions.
I legitimately do want to play a game with everyone playing Turtles. I think it would be great.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's like the one race where a Dex Monk is super viable and overpowered. And it's kind of funny seeing a Turtle Monk.
Alright, is everybody back?
Well, nobody said they weren't, so I think we're good.
Alright. As a group, in Thay, 20,000 to spend. Every +1 on item is 3,000 gold. So a +1 is 3,000, +2 is 6,000.
Plus 3 would be 9,000.
Correct.
What do we need cash-wise?
I kind of need at least a +1 armor.
Do you have no armor as well?
Yeah. I had a
Oh.
+2 breastplate, but we got rid of it
Right.
when it demagicked.
What's your armor, Nick?
My AC's pretty bad. It's without armor, it's like 14 or something.
Ooh. You don't have armor right now.
No.
Shit.
Breastplate.
You don't have armor at all?
I mean, I have like leather armor or something on right now.
Okay.
But oh, it's even worse because we just lowered my dex, so it's like 13.
So,
Do you have a ring of protection?
No, not one that works. I have 2 rings of resistance, so I have force resistance and I have radiant resistance.
How many coins do you have left?
I have 4 now.
which, let me check my list. 4 coins is enough for a... For basic rings. Where's the, It's enough for Yeah, not enough for a ring of protection, unfortunately, or plus, or enchanted armor.
How many coins did we have? 16, right?
Started with 16, and however many you spent is.
Okay, I have 4 then.
You had 4 left over from last time,
Yeah.
so you currently have 8. So you'll get 4 from finding the 2 relics. Which 8 is like plus 2 armors, iron stones, um, named weapons, or not named weapons, weapons with additional effects as well as a +1. Named weapons are higher than that. Yeah, things of that nature. Like special enchanted armor, like dragon scale mail. Um, decent staves are about 8. Any manuals of training are 10. +1 armors are 6. +1 weapons
Well-
are 6.
And we could buy gear
We
for
don't have-
each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could. We could buy
Can't
it.
move coins.
Can I know what the holy sword does before?
You have no idea what it does.
No.
Yeah, I kind of want to go spend those coins before we spend the gold.
They will not let you come back.
Well, what do we want to get here? So, how many coins does everybody have?
You guys have 20,000 gold worth of monies, and then I believe Shishun has 4 total.
I have 10
Yep.
total points.
10 for you. Don't know how much Mike has, so we can discuss that when he gets back. And we'll retroactively buy some items.
Okay.
Brood has 8. El Greco Vega has 20. It is 18 for the sword, I believe.
I thought you said it was 20 originally.
Oh, you know what? It might be 20.
Well, Nick, I think it's important that you get a good armor because my AC, I'm sitting at 18 without a plus.
Just take it for 18 grand.
Well, and I can't spend the 2 coins on anything else, I don't think. Okay, well, if he gives it to that, but...
But you might get 4 coins if it's
If it's a relic, get another free 2.
So, for example, if you guys were to put a +2 armor on Shishun, a +1 on El Greco, and a +1 on Faustulus, that would cost you 12,000.
I mean, a +1 puts me to.
No, Nick, I
Like
think you deserve a
17.
+2 breastplate. If that's, you need some good armor.
Okay, I will tank away.
Don't worry
You're-
about saving gold. This is it.
I know. I'm
That's what
just
they can't
trying
say.
to. I don't know what everyone else needs.
I wouldn't
Rings of
mind getting
protection
basic
+1s
leather.
are 4,000 apiece for gold.
what's a ring? A spell store.
Don't you have a ring of spell story?
I think we had one
Yeah.
before the giveaway.
Yeah. We had to-
4,000 as well.
Spell storing ring would probably be pretty good for you, Jed.
Well, I've got some really good spells for melee characters.
Like what?
I can't use any concentration though.
Yeah, I know. I can use concentration on you. I was thinking more Greg
Greg, how many coins do you have?
or Shishun. But I guess Nyx usually has a concentration spell up. I
Yeah.
was thinking about just giving him a level 5 Shadow Blade to stick in his offhand.
You haste me?
Yeah, I could haste you.
I mean, haste me, baby.
I
do a lot.
use concentration because I have nothing that's eating concentration.
You don't have anything preventing you from casting spells, though?
No. I mean, I don't know if I have spell casting actually. 'Cause
You don't
blood
need it.
curses.
You don't need it for ring spells,
Oh.
no?
But I mean, there's nothing in my class that says I can't do magic.
Greg, there is a +1 bow of the Slayer for 10 coins.
What is that?
It's a +1 it's a +1 short bow that deals an additional 1d6 fire damage or 2d6 if you crit.
Yeah, I'm sold on that. That's the DPS boost I need. I don't know if there's anything else I need for
I can buy a ring with my 4 coins and just give it to somebody. I already have 2.
Okay, that works. Well, because I'm pretty much automatically gonna buy the sword. Like, I think we should just do that.
Yeah, we're diverse enough, somebody will use it.
yeah.
I wouldn't mind getting me some basic armor, even like a +1 or something, because I got no armor at the moment.
I don't
What's
think
your
Trem really needs much.
He
All
would
he has
he
for a
needs
weapon is a
weapon.
+2 dagger.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
could use
Mike
it.
has a +2 weapon.
I mean, he's also a pretty heavy caster cleric, so I don't know if he wants one or not. I can message him real quick.
And I guess whatever he wants to spend his coins on. But I mean, I don't think we have to spend any gold on him.
I don't think so either.
The gold is more to get some basic shit on characters that don't have them in those
Yeah.
slots.
Yeah,
Okay, because
but
one of those
we gotta
ring
do that
resistance
first.
Are 4, right?
A random ring
Yeah.
resistance is 4.
Yeah, so I can
Yes.
buy you one of those.
Worry about
Okay.
the gold first, I guess.
Yep.
Just so it's
Well, I guess we have to remember that each one of these will take a relic to turn on.
Yeah, that's true.
Currently,
That
you're
is
not
true.
using any though, so
Okay.
you have 8 slots.
We're using one for Dawnbringer.
At this
I think?
point,
I don't
Uh,
think Dawnbringer needed one, did it?
Dawnbringer does not need one.
Yeah.
Dawnbringer is technically a deity.
Yep.
Oh, what about for the dwarven thrower?
That was
Bought that with coins.
Yeah, but that was coins.
Right.
so.
There's a belt of dwarven kind for 5,000 gold, or 6 coins, or how much was it? Belt of dwarven kind. I have it here.
I mean,
6.
if it's for 5,000, I'll. The only other
Sorry,
thing
4,000.
I'd be.
4,000.
That's even
Absolutely.
better.
Absolutely, Tanner. Absolutely.
Yeah, do it up.
The only other item that I would be really interested in is gauntlets of ogre strength. Just
Ooh.
so my strength can't drop below 19.
Gauntlets of Ogre Strength are 8 coins.
Why don't you go
Oh.
for a belt of giant strength?
Yeah,
What do those
That-
run?
Those
those are way more expensive.
pretty
though.
expensive. Minimum
Yeah.
12.
Oh, okay.
Well, a belt is 4,000. +2 for Nick is 6. A +1 for each Grant and I.
It's another 6.
That's-
So that's 16,000. Gives you 4,000 left over. Which Jed wants a ring of spell storing, I believe.
Yeah, we could do a ring of spell storing, or we could,
Or a ring of protection plus
Ring of
1.
protection.
or a ring of protection for someone too. What's a ring of spell storing in coin?
In coin, it is spell storing 6.
6.
I'm glad I kept this paper where I wrote down every magic item and the prices. Yeah, rings that are named are 6.
Oh, it was the random ring of resistance that was 4.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
So you said a +1 is 3,000?
Yes.
So maybe I can get a +1 shield and a +1 leather armor.
That would leave you guys
And
with 1,000 left over and no ring.
No ring. Okay.
But
I mean, the shield alone's what, 2 AC?
What the fuck do you even need your fucking mortal body for?
yeah, for a druid, yes.
It's,
Like,
it's fair.
you have
You guys buy what you need. I'll take whatever for a leather.
500 hit points behind you. Sorry, 750 because you have 3 beast shapes.
I need to stack up my AC just in case I'm never not in a beast shape.
Ring of Spell Storing is actually a legit buy. So is a Ring of Protection for someone.
I'm down for either, and then, I mean, we can just spend coins on the last one if we need another one.
Yeah.
How much does a robe of druidliness cost?
Your pride.
One salt lick dead.
I would like to see Trient with a beard riding into battle against the ultimate evil again.
Also, who's gonna carry my character?
Where he cripples himself from the wish magic.
I am crippled from the wish
He is
magic,
crippled.
and additionally crippled from the
He
other
has
magic.
1 strength.
Holy fuck. I have. Dude, you're like. you
How
should be
many
able to-
how many days left do you have on that? Don't subtract 1 for this rest because you
I think
didn't
it's
rest.
still 4 days.
Can I Greater Restoration him?
Nope. It's fucking wish magic.
You could wish it away.
He could. It would just restack. Can you imagine wishing that away and then immediately losing the ability to wish?
Yes, I can. Plus, I don't even like the spell that much. I like other spells way more.
But remember, you can use wish to duplicate spells.
That's true.
Hey,
So how
Krax,
much does
is the
dragons-
broom flying?
What's that?
Flying broom.
Flying broom is 4.
That fucking expensive. Okay, so the baseline's probably 4,000 for most of these.
Oh no, it's more than 4,000 gold. It's 4 coins. My bad. It's 6,000 gold. At this point, the ability to fly is much stronger than the ability to get a +1 to your AC.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Well, okay. So first of all, we're getting Shishimun armor, right? That's the first one.
Okay.
Yes.
+2, and that's what
6,000.
6,000. You said?
Phosphos needs a +1, right?
I would like one.
So if you do that, that's 9,000. If you buy the Belt of Dwarven Kind as well, it brings you up to 13,000. If that's something
Then
you want to agree
another
on.
+1 for me.
Plus
would
1
be-
weapon? Or
I was gonna say +1 leather armor for me.
Bring you to 17,000.
I'd
Would
rather
there be
recall.
No,
16,000?
16,000, my bad. So you have 4,000 left if you do that.
you'd rather what, Tanner?
The gauntlets of ogre strength, or did these guys have those?
They have them, but they're far more expensive. They're 10,000.
Oh, I thought you said they were 4.
No, they're
That's the belt. of
they're
Dwarven
8
kind, though.
coins for 8 coins or 10,000 gold, and the Belt of Dwarven Kind is 4 coins, or sorry, 6 coins or 4,000 gold. How many coins do you have?
I have 8.
So you could get both, technically.
Yeah. I'll get the gauntlet.
How many
of them.
attunement slots do you have?
I just have the hammer.
Okay.
So 2.
Just remember your attunement slots, guys.
Yep.
Relics do take an attunement.
Okay, so then you're gonna get the belt Dwarven, and that's our 20k.
You still have 4,000 left. If you have armor for Faustus, armor for El Carico, +2 armor for Shishun, belt of Dwarven kind, and you haven't decided in the last 4,000. If you're going spell storing or a different ring.
Anyone can use the Ring of Protection in case that the deals we get at the coin place.
Well, I mean, wouldn't it, instead of buying the Ring of Protection, wouldn't it just make sense just to up a tier of armor for 3,000 instead of 4,000 for the Ring of Protection?
The Ring of Protection also gives saving throws.
Yeah.
Mm.
And it can be transferred more easily.
Both are
Yes.
good. Spell
It
spell
is
storing?
it is an attunement slot where the armor is not, though. Just
You
remember.
just really don't like that Ring of Spell stuff.
No, you can use it if you want. You can buy it if you want. This is all up to you guys.
I'd like to buy one.
I mean, like, I can. Ring of spell storing is a good idea.
You guys just gotta agree on it.
Because
Alright.
you can channel paladin, cleric, druid, or wizard spells into whoever is using that
Yeah,
ring, right?
you can get Mass Cure Wounds in a ring.
Yeah, like you could have one of your frontline guys with a greater restoration. Like you can have someone with a greater restoration if Grant gets knocked out, which is actually probably a really good idea.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. How much was the Ring of Spell Storing?
4.
4, hey?
We'll take 5 rings.
That's our ultimate counter.
Well,
is-
how much is how many goat coins is a +1 armor?
Plus
6.
one armor is 6.
No, I'm much better off buying that with money than goat coins.
Yeah.
Yeah, the coins are better for like named shit.
Okay. But are we good with our list?
Well, from Thay, yes.
Okay, and so that list is
+2
Plus
breastplate for Shishun.
Yeah.
+1 stud of leather armor for myself. +1 leather armor, I guess? Or stud
I guess-
of leather.
yeah, be stud. I could do stud of leather.
Because druids are weird, like which metals they can wear in this edition. And then a ring of spell storing, and then belt of dwarven kind.
Yep.
That's our 20,000.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Everyone else's.
Alright, that's what you have then. That is done. So,
266 max hit.
that's a lot of HP. You're
I
gonna
never
need
get
it.
hit though.
And just remember, once you enter the final area, no long rests are available.
Okay.
That's fair. That's fair.
Unless we time stop.
I
That's
mean,
only-
you could go into a mansion
Max.
and sleep, and then come out and everything would probably be surrounding you. But
See, it's what I wanted those. Well, never mind. That's fine. Okay, well, that's all of our stuff.
And some in the mansion again anyway. Most spell slots. We didn't get a long rest.
Damn!
I mean, you'll probably end up resting before you go in, but
Well, that no.
fuck was
Alright.
that for?
So you guys plane shifting and going and spending your coins?
Yeah. I wanna know. Is Nim Lik coming with us?
He is coming with you.
Okay.
It's Imlich.
It's Nim Lik. He's Jewish.
Is that his name? I'm Lich?
Yep.
Where's this? Oh, oh, yep.
Yeah.
Alright, Nihetsu. Alright.
Okay.
Yep.
So let's get into the Fae. Well, bam! Plane shift.
Okay. You guys plane shift to, I'm gonna guess you're setting yourself to that location
Yep.
to purchase those items. So I know Greg has already spent his 10. He's ready to spend that 10.
Yep.
There is only one other bow, and it is an oath bow, and it is 12.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Yeah, it was already listed as 12, so. I had to make up a second bow for 10 that I had in the list because I realized there are no other bows.
I know, it's
Yeah.
so fucking shitty.
It's really dumb. So
So
had to make
poorly.
another decent bow. It's only a +1,
Oh.
but it does give you extra damage and a crit.
Oh,
Yeah.
is there like a whole list of the goat coins somewhere?
It's every item in the game, and I wrote down prices for them all.
Gotcha.
So it was what, 1d6 fire damage or 2d6 on crit?
2d6 on crit. It's a +1. That's in addition to its normal short bow damage. Oh, by the way, when you guys bought all those items from Thay, Ni Imlik gave you guys each one superior healing potion.
Yay.
So
How
everybody gets one of those.
much does superior heal?
8d4 plus 8.
Hey. Alright. Krugs, I buy a grab bag with a ring.
All right. Let me just
I'm-
get the list up.
I'm carrying 11 pounds worth of stuff and I'm almost encumbered.
That one string.
Can you roll a d10, please, Nick?
10.
10. You get a Ring of Thunder resistance.
Cool. We'll give this away to anyone who wants it.
It is an attunement item.
I mean, like,
So relic counts as an attunement too, eh?
Yes.
Oh shit. I can only carry one ring anyway then. Because I have Dawnbringer, the flute, and one ring.
Dawnbringer is not attunement.
Oh, he's not? Okay, never
Dawnbringer is a
mind.
packed weapon.
Then I'm good. So yeah, anyone can have the Thunder Ring. Everyone else, buy your stuff, I'm done.
Dawnbringer is bound to you. Dawnbringer can't be used by anybody else.
Oh, cool.
Alright, well, I guess I'll buy Salhadrine,
Okay.
or whatever the sword
So
was.
I'm gonna need you to make some rolls here. We're gonna build this item.
Oh,
It is.
shit.
It is. When you get the item, it binds to you. And it's a good thing you bought it, because I believe you are the only one that can use it. What's everybody's race?
Tiefling.
No.
midget.
I'm human.
I am Brood.
So, basically, Brood, El Greco Vegro, okay, so who can use this? First, I will need you to roll a d100, please. and tell me what the
I
answer
love
is.
this item.
83.
83. The Moonblade gains the thrown property. It returns to you after you throw it. 20
Ooh.
feet, 60 feet. Roll again.
15.
15. Now roll a d6.
Damage.
5? Did you say 5?
Yeah, 5.
This is a +3 longsword.
Damn.
Roll again.
D6 or what?
D100.
Oh, okay. 89.
89. The Moonblade crits on a 19 or a 20.
Oh shit.
Roll again.
Wow. Shit, man, if I had that, I could
45.
sharpshooter it.
45?
Yeah.
Okay, I have to pull up another thing.
Can he turn into an octopus holding a fucking sword?
One Piece did it.
Uh,
Twice, actually.
Let me just get the magic item property. I gotta find the table. Mike's answer was, I don't know, I'll think of something. So we'll get back to that.
So that's what, 4 gummy bears?
Just need to open my DMG. Where are you?
How many coins does Tran have?
I don't know, he hasn't told me yet.
What did he buy last time?
I'm not 100% sure. Okay, now I need you to roll a d20.
16.
16. So it also has, it has the trait called War Leader. The bear can use an action to cause his or her voice to carry clearly for up to 300 feet. This gives everybody 1d6 temporary hit points, usable once per day.
Okay.
And those are your properties. Those are your good properties of a sword that does not speak to you, but it is sentient. This is a
Okay.
Moonblade.
So what was the 15 for?
The 15?
Yeah.
15 what?
Oh, I don't use
Well,
me
you
roll
got the
D100.
+3.
Oh, I thought that was the D6. That was
That's the
5.
d6. I thought you just rolled a 16.
Yeah, no, but I threw out the whole chain. Like it seems like I got 1 for every roll except for that 15 I had rolled earlier.
I didn't hear you say 15.
There was the 83, the 15,
Oh,
and there was the 5.
the 15 was +3. Because I got you to roll d6. On a 1 2 it was +1, on a 3 to 4 it was +2, and on a 5 to 6
Oh, I see. They're linked together. Like the 15 was a
Yeah.
plus, and then the 6 was.
Yeah,
the
1 to 40 was if it was a +1 to 3 weapon.
Right. Gotcha.
So
So you have a +3 longsword with the throne property that returns to you.
Yeah, crit 19 to 20, and then war leader.
a War Leader.
Pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Is this damage different? Like,
Uh,
is it radiant or is
It is slashing.
Ooh. Rico Vegro, we should touch tips.
So
With
I
the
guess
sun and the
for like
moon.
for my attack roll, I won't be very good at that though, right?
Just get some gauntlets of ogre strength.
Can you even use it because you're a druid?
That's an excellent question. I don't think I can use metal weapons, right? Or,
I believe that is correct.
I was really hoping it would have like a blade made of light so that when you threw it, like, you'd say with
oh, I guess I could use just cursory googling.
I mean, will you ever be using it because you'll be an animal?
Probably not.
If it wasn't bound to you, I legitimately would use it.
Yeah. Crap. I wasn't thinking about being bound to me. Could you make it not bound to me?
You can try. Make a wisdom saving throw.
With
Oh.
advantage.
I would have bought that bow, but
Also remember it's a long sword, Greg.
I'm proficient with longsword. Oh, strength,
You
right?
may unbind to it if you wish, and not have it bound for 1 day.
No, I have it bound for 1 day. Yeah. No.
Well, you guys decide who's going to take it.
All right. I guess. I'll
You
do
guys
that.
also have a cleric that doesn't have a weapon.
It's true.
Not that he's a big melee attacker, but
Yeah. He's. Okay. Yeah. That is true. But I guess. Oh, you could probably smite at a range then. Hey.
Clerics can't smite.
Oh, we can't smite. Oh, just paladins. Okay.
As paladins. Would it be strength or dex if it was a thrown weapon though?
I don't think
Strength. It doesn't
Tramp
matter.
can use it. Martial weapon. Easily as simple.
Ah, fair.
Give it to Tanner.
I don't have. If I had dual wield, I would definitely take that.
Is it not better than your current weapon?
I mean, it is, but if someone else can use it, because I've invested a lot into my weapon already with the belt and the.
I can, but I'm not going to use it over Dawnbringer.
Okay.
I mean-
what can I?
If I could use my coins for the gauntlets of ogre strength.
Um.
uh,
I believe Tanner is buying Gauntlets of Ogre Strength.
oh, there's only one
What,
pair.
what can I get for 8 coins?
You know what? I'm gonna say there's 2 if you really want to spend your coins on that.
Do it.
For 8 coins, you can buy any Ioun Stone, +2 armors, more simple like named weapons such as like a Mace of Disruption, things like that. Arrow catching shields, Cape of the Mountebank, Staff of Thunder and Lightning, Robe of Eyes,
Yes.
a Dancing Sword.
I'm not buying a Robe of Eyes. There's too many flaws.
I mean, you could buy an Ioun Stone. How many attunement slots do you have?
2.
Ioun Stone probably wouldn't be bad for you. Greg, if you want to do Gauntlets of Ogre Strength as well, I'll say there's 2.
I don't know. I don't know if it would be that good with that sword. I mean, like that would be good.
Yeah,
for
it would be.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Plus
kidding
3,
me?
and if you can't close the distance, you can try to throw it because it comes back to you.
Yeah.
Well, how
and
does it work with all your other skills?
Well, I mean, like sharpshooter, it would
Honestly,
apply
no.
to a thrown weapon.
Oh yes, it would.
Um,
Pretty big.
so I could throw the things behind the wall very easily. Could I make 2 attacks with it though?
Yeah. I mean, he's letting me make 2 throws with
Yeah.
one of them.
Okay. Um,
It's magic.
How
It
much-
appears back in your hand after you throw it.
How much strength do you get from the gauntlets?
19, because I have
Mm.
7. Well, I mean, like
Like, it's a
it
good
works.
bonus.
Isn't
really
it?
works
Is it versatile? Or is
It
it
works-
a finesse weapon?
automatically because Yogi just wants to be as strong as a bear again, and he had 20 strength before he died. So I kind of want to do it.
I think it works. I
But was
think it
the
works. yeah.
longsword
I
versatile?
mean, like I could just sit back and
Um,
like use a
Longsword,
long-
I believe.
Yeah,
I don't.
it's versatile.
Is it finesse?
No.
I don't think it's usually finesse.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
oh,
Dawnbringer.
right, because Dawnbringer was.
It's a light sword. Like it's a sort of light. So
Grugs,
Yes.
how much would dimensional shackles cost?
Let me look them up.
Yeah, longsword is versatile and it's not heavy, so I could use it as a 1d10 thrown weapon over the 1d6 that I would have with a short bow.
1d10 is 2-hand.
Yeah.
Can
It'd
you-
be
It'd be a 1d8 thrown.
Okay. That's better than 1d6.
That's gonna be 8, Jed.
8?
8 dimensional shackles.
Okay.
Those are pretty fucking strong.
Yeah, I think I might actually go with those.
What do those do?
They're handcuffs. We're capturing a guy.
Things cannot teleport or travel to a different plane of existence while they're on them. They are bound. It doesn't prevent a creature from passing through interdimensional portals. It just stops them from being able to do it themselves. It's a DC 30 strength athletics check to break. Or once every 30 days, it's a DC 30 strength check to break.
That's kind of cool.
Is that what you want? After, at the end of the session, everybody level up for the last time as well.
hooray!
So for those that are the older characters, which is I believe 2 of you, you will be 20.
Ding ding ding.
Grant
Oh,
is a
shit.
timeless immortal.
Never
Grant
again.
literally can't run out of fucking beast shades now. Every single armor he got was worthless today.
Oh,
It's just.
I mean,
I know.
If
Should
you
we-
guys TPK in this fight, at least Grant will be alive to later die to Tharizdun.
Forever. I
Oh.
transform into a killer whale. I transform out of being a killer whale and I transform back into being a killer whale.
Oh man, we should have given Nick a +3 then if Grant was getting timeless immortal. Or
Well, we
fucking-
didn't know, so that's whatever.
Well,
What?
you guys knew going into the UB20 by the end.
That is true.
I don't really
so
care
what are you
about
buying,
a
Jet?
+3.
Fucking shekels?
Dimensional shackles.
The fuck do those do?
Well, help
What'd you
us
say?
capture people.
Did you say shekels?
Shekels.
Shekels.
Dimensional shekels.
It's a really, really, really odd disease.
Well, we're dealing with a.
Not
A
dimensional
Jewish
shingles, Greg.
Well,
That's,
Oh my god.
that's awful.
what else are you buying, Greg? Because I guess if you're not buying the bow for 10, you're just getting the
Gauntlets.
Saladrine and the gauntlets.
Yeah, because the 2 coins. Well,
So what's your strength right now, base?
7.
Oh, 7.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
7.
because of the -2 as well.
No, it's 5 with the -2.
No, jeez.
Sorry, my strength is 5 right now.
Okay. So yeah, those Makes sense, eh?
Yeah. But oh man, but I have fucking without this debuff, I have +6 dex, so it would be a 2d6 +6 plus the 1, so 2d6 +7.
Getting dimensional shackles.
Okay, that's your 8.
There's nothing you can get with 2 coins though, so
Right.
I don't know.
That was bow though, eh? 12.
Yeah.
How many coins would a belt of giant strength be?
Belt of Giant Strength.
He said the lowest one was 12, I think. or
Yeah,
10.
'cause these get pretty ridiculous. Yeah, they start. A hill giant is 10. Everything up there, then it goes 12, 14, 16, 18.
Goddamn storm giant strength. So sexy. Should have just bought like a hammer of thunderbolts and a belt of storm giant strength.
You wouldn't be able to. Hammer Thunderbolts is also 18.
Damn.
Oh wait.
There is one in the world somewhere.
So with the bow, does Dex affect your plus to hit plus your damage?
Does.
Well, then maybe it would make more sense sticking with the bow of slaying and
Yeah.
having Tram have some melee.
Yeah.
How much strength does Tram have?
He might not be able to use the weapon because he's a cleric.
Yeah, I don't think
Clerics
you can.
have shitty weapon skills, unless he's a war cleric, and he's not.
No,
War
he's
cleric
Tempest.
or a what do you call it? Forge.
Right, right.
He's a Tempest cleric, isn't he?
Well,
Yep.
Yep.
his name is Tempest Pain. I mean, he's just ready to fucking make it rain and control weather all over a god, so. So,
Martial and heavy weapons.
Now I have to
you
think.
guys can take a little while to think of this too, if you wish. So, Tanner, are you going with the Gauntlets of Ogre Power? Gauntlet.
I'm not sure.
And Jed for sure, Dimensional Shackles.
Yeah.
And Obliquos are spent.
It's about time we got some not murder people items.
Right
Yeah.
at the end.
Right?
Um,
So
Items are
Tram
spent.
should have martial weapons, so he can use longswords.
Okay.
So
Well,
he can.
you guys can talk to him when he gets back too.
Yeah.
How come he gets martial weapon? Is that dwarf?
Uh.
Oh yeah, Tempest and then at level 1.
Oh,
Martial weapons and heavy armor.
damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could use it.
Trickster
So,
clerics are the worst for weapon and armor skills.
I mean, he doesn't even need like melee.
But what's Tram's strength, I guess?
But I would have a fucking.
It
Oh.
is. He's got +2. He's all
know.
wisdom, charisma, and con.
Plus 15 to hit's pretty good.
That's what you'd have with the bow, or?
Yeah, no, with the. I would have a better to hit with the sword.
Oh, really? Hey.
Yeah,
By 1 point.
by 1 point.
You have more range with the bow.
Yeah.
Can't you move super fast? The boots, or you get the sneak attacks, or whatever?
He goes
I get
invisible.
invisible sneak attack. But I mean, I could also then invisible two-handed cleave someone with a longsword. Not that that would ever come up.
Oh, you guys also write this information down. What that book does is someone who is trained in Arcana can use an action to read from the book. The target must make a saving throw, and its DC is based on how damaged the opponent is. Upon a fail, the creature is locked inside the book. So the DC goes up for the enemy as they are damaged. So basically, the last fight is going to be do damage to a point where you think you can trap it. If you do too much, you lose. If you do too little, you lose.
I updated the note, guys.
So it's just Pokemon.
Pretty much.
Monster Hunter.
This is gonna be a Pokemon battle, Jim. Fuck off.
Monster Hunter.
Well, too little and you lose is not correct,
Repetition.
because you could still just do more after. But then,
You lose probably your best person for Arcana.
yeah, so basically you lose the damage of like a level 18 wizard for a round.
Yup.
And the crowd control that comes with that. Or, I believe, Nick is probably trained in Arcana as well.
Nope.
Nope. It is a bonus action to pass it to somebody else if that another person is trained in Arcana, but I don't believe anybody else is.
No, I don't think so.
So, that is the last fight.
Okay. Gonna fucking crush it.
Yeah, so if you guys want time to decide on this, you can do it that way. And who's still got coins that they're deciding on right now?
Yeah.
It's just Greg and Tanner.
Yeah.
Okay. So
And I guess whatever Dick Nuts wants.
I guess we will end. Let's end today's session here. Next time we will start the beginning of the end for this campaign. And if you have any questions about any item, or if you need a DMG, let me know. I'll send you a DMG. And just message me the name of it. I will message you a price in coins. And hopefully Mike gets back to me about what
So,
he has. See if he has coins on him.
this being the end of the campaign, this is the time to do really stupid stuff, right, guys?
I mean,
Mike, according to Mike, he has 16 coins of bling bling.
he never spent any of them.
I think he just got a brooch. A ring
Brooch
of resistance
shielding?
or something last time. Whatever it was.
He does
Brooch
have a
of
brooch of shielding, so he did spend some. Unless he added.
What was the brooch shielding?
That is protection from force damage, I believe.
4 coin only.
Is it 4? So he might be back up to 16.
Yeah. Damn.
So there's possibly an oath bow there, right there. So
It's
Yeah.
possible that he could
Swap
fucking
that
get
around.
some dope ass belt to go with his fucking dope ass sword.
he could get a fire giant strength belt.
It's 24.
25.
Nice.
With Saladrin, that would be dope as fuck.
I mean,
Then
he
you
doesn't
still
really
get your-
melee much though. So I mean,
Well, it's
what
'cause
you
he was
could
used
do
to
is Tanner could buy a hill giant one and give it to him, and then Tanner could get a fire giant one. Because he would make more use of the strength.
Yep.
No, we need Tramp here to min max this.
That's just a possibility. I don't know if that's exactly what he has or if he hasn't updated it because currently he's wearing 2 different plate armors according to his sheet. So
Yeah, sounds like Mike.
he has a sapling.
What?
Yeah, he's a sapling. 1 tree sapling.
How did you get that?
I don't know.
I still have some useless stuff I haven't dealt with.
He's
Like,
got a
I got
wand
that
of
2 pounds
fear.
of-
Oh, I
2
know where he
pounds
got
of
it.
black glass.
He
The
got
large
that
piece
from
of Jackie Chan throne.
He has insect plague.
the Archifey. He's supposed to plant it, or was that Brood?
Oh,
I
yeah,
might
he's
have wrote it
supposed to
down.
plant
Oh
it.
yeah. Shit. So at the
Wait,
start of the final battle, he's gonna plant that.
We missed a lot of.
No, we planted that in Waterdeep, didn't we? Which is kind of gone boom.
I don't think we did, man.
I gotta check my notes on that. You may have planted it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like the first thing we did after we got it.
Hey Tanner, do you want to do a raid this weekend?
Yeah.
Rage and what?
D2?
That's fucking.
Oh,
Dude,
Destiny
God.
2.
Bail runs are
Jeez,
so
and I'm
outdated.
just like-
It's got some interesting updates.
Yeah, what's up with Monster Hunter, Greg and Nick? AJ said there's like a raid or something now?
Yeah, there's a 16-person game now.
Damn. Is
I
it a big
don't-
stupid fight though?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I deleted my PS4. I formatted my PS4 and I didn't back up my save, so I don't know if it's in the cloud or not.
He said he used them all.
The
So
coins?
he did-
Yep.
So he's only got 4 coins then.
What did he use them all on?
Did you get a plate mail?
Well, he's got the legendary plate.
Oh, he
Alright.
might have got that before the plate though.
Oh.
So he doesn't have any more.
What was the other plate armor he had?
I'm not 100% sure. His character sheet is updated, but kind of not updated at the same time.
Mm.
He's like, so I have 4 coins now, right? I'm like, yes. He's like, dang. He doesn't understand that you guys are really hoping he hits 16. He's like, sweet, 4 coins. Everybody's gonna be so happy.